Hello and welcome to the next game in this video series. We're checking out submissions to the DungeonCrawler Game Jam of 2025. And this time we will have a look at Fangs and Feathers by a whole bunch of people, and I will get into the credits in just a bit. But let me remind you first that there is a playlist for this DungeonCrawler Game Jam, and this playlist will contain all the games I checked out so far, and I will add them one by one. And the first entry in that playlist is actually a pilot episode, and that pilot episode is explaining what a dungeon crawler is, like our definition at dungeoncrawlers.org, and also what a game jam is and what specific rules apply to this game jam. So there are some themes which we'll get into in just a bit, and the game jam, for example, or all games in this game jam also need to include a chicken. So you know why there is a chicken in Fangs and Feathers. It seems like most of the jammers took it by heart to not just put a picture of a chicken somewhere, but made the chicken a bit of a main theme, so I'm fine with that. So let's get into the description now. And they're saying that playtesters report the game takes about 2 hours to complete. So you can already see the length of this video, how long it will be, or how long I will have needed to complete the game. We will see. I've freed up enough space on my hard drive for the video file. So on Mac, the mouse scroll zoom is incredibly sensitive. All right, I'm playing on PC. Then it takes a few minutes for the Unity load screen to finish. I had no issues with that either. I downloaded the game and installed it, so no acceleration on browser necessary for me. Any dialogue that shows a skip button is purely story. You can safely skip it without missing anything critical to finish the game. However, our writer will be very disappointed. Of course, we will read everything. Fangs and Feathers is a tactical dungeon crawling game created for DungeonCrawler Jam 2025. The jam had 4 themes: genre fusion, heist, sinking ship, and treasure hunt. Our primary theme implementation is genre fusion, in which the player must make tactical decisions in an isometric combat mode inspired by games like XCOM, Pool of Radiance, Ogre Tactics, and others. Additionally, our narrative follows the 3 other themes of a heist gone wrong turned into a treasure hunt on a self-destruction spaceship. That sounds super interesting. So probably a very weird story, but tactical combat is also my main thing besides of dungeon crawlers. So I'm very intrigued by this genre fusion. Controls are WSD and Q and E to turn, so normal controls here. Combat mode is tilt camera and otherwise the same, zoom with the scroll wheel. Alright, so that's, I guess we need to click on most of the stuff. We can buy equipment, and if we get gold, we can just buy equipment from the inventory. We can scrap equipment by dragging that on this icon. We have a character sheet, an inventory, and a skill thingy, I think. Skill dice icons. By clicking the inventory and skill dice icons. This is a bit unclear with the sentence, I think. I was looking, or first thinking, the dice should be the inventory, but no, yeah, okay. And then we have we have an options menu and a panic button. Although we have tried to playtest our game, it is possible that an unknown bug may exist. To help prevent this, we have added a panic reload scene button to our options screen, which will reload the game at the most recent autosave. This should hopefully clear out any issues you may find. This reminds me a bit of the Might and Magic 345, I think, had that. It was the Mr. Wizard button, which just teleported you back to a city, but this was more of a don't get stuck button. Yeah, it's open source, so you can check out the game on GitHub. And now we get to the credits. The story and script is by Stief, or Stief, Stief probably. Artists: is Misael, Redaemonnnn, de Oliveira, Selgeron, Captain Coda. Music and sound effects are by Tom Corral, Yanni, Ziangos. Additional music, sound effects and voices by Stief, Maxime, Vacher. Special thanks to, and this is not specific to the game, I think. Alright, so sorry for butchering all the names, and with that, let's jump into the game, into Fangs and Feathers. Let's go! And here we are in the game, so the scaling is a bit mushy, I would say. I mean, the graphics here look okay, but you can see that the font is a bit... I don't know how well it transports over YouTube, but it's not super clear. But you can read it. So we have enemy speed 3 times, which is interesting. Maybe we need to change that later. Same for auto-confirm attacks. But it's nice to have these different sliders for everything. Let's start with our adventure. On the right side there was just a credits button. Somewhere in the Midwest, a chicken hawk, a fox and a weasel are loitering outside of a farm. Are you absolutely sure about this, Fox? What if we get caught? No, we won't. Hawk and I have been scoping this place out for a whole week now, and in all that time we haven't seen a single human. But what if they've just been on vacation or something, and they come back right when... Hawk makes dismissive gesture with a wing. They would have hired someone to take care of the animals. Those chickens would have starved by now. But maybe, oh, maybe they've got, like, feeding robots or something. Hawk scoffs. Robots? In that barn? Don't be ridiculous, Wes. It's not ridiculous, my cousin Mike told me the other day. Not this again. Your cousin is full of crap, Wes. Do you remember when he kept going on about being probed by aliens? That really happened. He showed me his scars. Yes, the scars from his appendectomy. Weasel sulks and mutters under his breath. Freaking idiot! Never listen to me, stupid big face, irk! With incredible speed, Hawk puts one of her claws around Weasel's throat. Weasel takes 10 HP choking damage. Shouldn't Weasel be dead after that? Don't call me that! She lets go of him. You're right to be worried, though. Not you too. Don't lump me in with the coward. Hey! I'm merely noting that this whole situation is extremely suspicious. A tiny farm in the middle of nowhere that no one tends to, but the animals all seem perfectly healthy. Don't you find that a little strange, Fox? Of course, it's strange, super strange, but why should I care? All I know is that that barn over there is filled to the brim with succulent chickens and their saucy eggs. And the only thing stopping us from just waltzing in is a rusty old lock. That's enough info for me, guys. Come on, easy pickings. Alright. This is a mistake. Of course it is. Now help me with the fence. This reminds me of some movie. Let me check that. Yeah, fantastic Mr. Fox. I can recommend that one. So, alright. So, let's first increase the music volume a bit again. Okay. And have a look around. The barn is locked. The key must be somewhere around here. By the way, I'm covering up this thingy here to toggle to inventory. And what's that? Ah, so this is like the party inventory, and this is then the equipment. It's a bit jittery here. Alright. And this is skill dice. Let's have a look at the skill dice then. So, what's that? Oh, bonus die. Melee skill, these dice are added. Well, we will probably get some instructions for that. Okay. Oh, we also have a map here. Nice. So we cannot hold and press the button for a continuous move, so we need to click 1,000 times, which for these open areas, maybe it would be better to have that option as well. But you can see that we can move very quickly, and also it's queuing up command. So let me briefly talk about perspective and all that, because that seems to be very straightforward. The perspective seems to be perfect. We see some of the wall to the left. We see some of the floor we are standing on. So this will be pretty much what you can see in Legend of Grimrock. If that's, yeah, Grimrock has a little bit bigger tiles, but the Grimrock tile size is also a bit more, yeah, big. And this is a Lens of Lore, so you can see that it's more or less identical. These tiles are a little bit smaller, which of course makes the tapping amount a bit like you need to tap more often to get the same perceived distance. Regarding the movement, so you can tap the button 2 times, nothing is cut off, and if we go forward and turn left or right, this is also kept. So the movement is also perfect, with the only exception, because these are so long distances that it would also have been nice to be able to just keep the forward button pressed for having a continuous move. For turning it's not necessary, but for, or it's actually better to not have that, but for moving forward a continuous move would have been nice. Alright. I spy with my little eyes something shiny in my pen. Let me destroy these vermin while you grab it. Fight! Oh. Okay, so we have a battle now. Round 1. Each encounter takes place over several rounds. At the beginning of each round, you get to take a turn with each of your characters. Select the Take Turn icon on your character sheet. Note, you can hover most icon to see more information about it. Take turn icon on the character sheet. It's a bit handled a bit weird, I guess. Ah, okay. So pressing the button is turning it by 90 degrees, but a bit like isometric here. Let me now decrease the music again. So there, maybe the music has the same peak volume or so, but the perception of this music, for example, this background track was louder than the previous one. So I'm not sure how this is supposed to work then. Now I need to click on Take Turn. Choose 2 tactics you would like to use during this character's turn. Attack and move are basic tactics. Make 1 attack this turn. Gain movement equal to the character's speed. What? So we have a speed of 5. Okay. So this is an attack, this is movement. Ah, okay, and... the second thing is always changing this. So the click is always changing the second thing, which is maybe not ideal. So counting the tiles. So for these games, I usually prefer to also like have a grid displayed here because it makes counting much easier. I mean, we can in this case just move and then attack. So what's the other stuff here? Aim. What's aim doing? During this figure's next attack, you may re-roll any number of dice once. Figures is also a bit weird description for this character's next attack. You may re-roll any number of dice once. Okay. This makes no sense for movement though. Or we are taking over this to the next turn. So what happens if... we can also... okay, that's not working twice. What's this? Status dodge. Until the start of the next round, when an attack is made against this figure, you may force the attacker to reroll any number of dice. And this? Rest at the start of the next round. This figure is still resting. They recover all of their stamina. And this figure takes damage or makes an attack, the figure stops resting. Okay. So I don't know what's happening here. We can see what they are doing. Attacks, they have peck, melee attack, target and adjacent tile. And I'm not sure what that means. I guess that is one attack roll, which can do... I don't know. I guess we will see. Abilities, unflappable. This figure cannot be stunned. And they can move for 3 tiles. So that now depends on whether you can move diagonally or not. So what I will just do is guard. This doesn't work. Aim and guard. Guard and aim. Okay. So why is that not working? But this works. Okay. So do we take the aim into the next turn then? Let's just do that. If your character has movement available, they can move by clicking the movement icon on their character sheet. This is also with a hotkey? No. This is not with a hotkey. Now we do have a grid here. Okay, cool. Melee attacks require you to be adjacent to an enemy to hit them. The chance that a ranged or magic attack misses increases with distance. Approaching enemies will help ensure you can kill them. Camera controls obviously, okay, we know that. So we cannot move diagonally. So we are further away that way. Okay, so we don't want to move too close to them, because then they can attack us. So let's just go there, and we are safe. And I guess we have an aiming buff now. Yeah. Oh! This effect ends after this figure's next attack or at the start of the next round. Okay. Kel Sharp Feather has action points remaining. Are you sure you want to end this Kel Sharpender's turn? Action points? What? We can continue our move. Yeah, but I don't want to. Okay. Confirm. Enemy face. What? Okay, to end the character's turn, click the end turn icon. Note you can hover over most icons to get additional information. So you can attack diagonally though. Okay, now we need to take this with the taking turn thing is a bit weird. So let's attack and then guard. And let's attack first. Attack target. Valid attack positions are highlighted in blue and valid attack targets are highlighted in red. Select an attack target to see more information about them. Why can we attack this other? Ah, we do have a ranged attack. Okay. I don't think we saw that before. Huh? Straight shot, invalid target. I mean, we can just attack target. The attack weapon is shown along with the target's health, armor, and required accuracy. To hit this target, the required accuracy increases with distance. To perform the attack, click the confirm button. So this accuracy is very low, but I don't know what's happening there. So chicken has 3 hit points, 0 armor, and takes 1 aim. And we are doing target a finger within a direct line of sight, automatically misses if the roll does not have enough aim. So we have a ranged attack die, we have a power die, another power die, a bonus die, and another bonus die. Okay, I have no idea what these are supposed to do. Maybe the first one is the aim die. Okay, let's try. To hit a target, the roll must have enough accuracy. Each die displays an accuracy value in the bottom left. Ah, okay. The total accuracy is displayed on the right of the panel. Oh, so they are added up? Uh-huh. I still don't get it, though. To hit a target, the roll must have enough accuracy. Each die displays an accuracy value in the bottom left. So we have 5, right? 3, 4, 5. But I guess it's only... No, this is only showing these. So this is the only accuracy die, and the others have 0, and this is put there. So what is that? Damage is reduced by the target. Why do we have 5 damage? Because this is also damage? Maybe we get another window here. Ah, damage icons are displayed in the top right of a die. Ah, each icon will deal 1 damage if the attack succeeds. Okay, so this is 2, 3, 4, 5. Now what's that? Ah, this is like... Oh, okay, yeah, these were called bonus dice, right? Okay, so... yeah, confirm. So we can add more damage. I mean, it's toast anyways, so... Exert spell roll. You can never roll more than 9 dice. Perform ability, apply. Let's do that now. RIP! Okay, and the second one was a guard, right? End turn. Chicken is about to move. Would you like to... Ah, okay, so we can select when we want to guard. Guard. Chicken is about to move. Would you like to guard? Yes. Bonus dice. Bonus dice may spend to aid 1 damage or 1 accuracy. You may spend 1 special point to roll an additional bonus die if you may never roll more than 12 dice in a single attack. So that's the chicken which is attacking? Or is guard... Does guard mean that I'm attacking back? I guess it's attacking back. And we are we are intercepting the move, as far as I understand that. Attacking chicken. I mean, this can mean you are attacking the chicken or the chicken is attacking. So it's a bit, okay. Apparently we were attacking the chicken and not the chicken us. Okay. A shiny ring, my precious. Take ring. So this is adding 1 armor. So apparently this one is a ranged combat dude. And that makes sense, having a crossbow. Click for details. Ranged attack. Alright, so let's check the others. This is a wand of missiles. Okay. And here we have a melee attack then. So we need a faintly humming ring that radiates protective magic. This increases armor by 1. So let's use this guy, Jax, as tank then. Okay. I would prefer it if, like, all the inventory things were just opened at the same time. You just click on the inventory and then everything opens up. Okay. We can't go in there. Also, I think this is one, like, interface element which is kind of unnecessary, or it's an issue basically already solved in the 90s, right? With the, you don't need to have additional interface buttons for everything. Why not just click on the character, for example, to open the inventory, for example, and have or right click on the icon to open the inventory. Having all these additional icons also in combat, having this additional take turn icon, it's a bit weird. I think there could have been more elegant solutions for that. I sense something hidden in this pen. I'll take care of these birds while you search for it. Okay, fight. So we learn the next character. So now we take the turn. We use an attack. But unfortunately, we do not have any information about... Okay, we need to go there. Spend 2 to 8, 2, yes. But we don't know... We don't know... Well, the range. Maybe it's just an unlimited range and it's decreasing a lot. Let's just use 2 attacks and see what happens. So we attack this chicken, attack. Let's just do that. And we have a 3. That didn't work. Rolling a miss. Some attack dice have an X, which causes the attack to automatically miss. Okay. The aim and dodge tactics allow you to re-roll dice during combat to help avoid or cause a miss. So I can now... No, I cannot. So this guy doesn't have this re-roll dice, so I can't do anything about that. But we can just attack again, right? And we need 2 to... It would be nice to also have... To have the amount we need displayed here. Ability points. Some dice provide ability points, which can be used to trigger items, skills, or tactics like dodge and guard. You can hover over each ability on the right panel to see their specific requirements. Okay, so with 2 thingies, we can use a missile to add 2 damage. But we are already doing 3 damage, so this one will die anyways. Okay, this is not... I mean, we can... it doesn't seem to make any difference if we... I mean, it's dead anyways. So we can't do anything else. End turn. Then we will get attacked diagonally, I guess. Yes, 1. It missed. Why did it miss? No, it did hit, and we lost hit points. Okay. And now we take the turn. We attack again. Begin turn. Now we click on attacking. And we attack again. And click on attack again. So we have a hit of 4, a damage of 2, and I'm not sure why. Because we have 2 of these squigglies. We can use the ability to add 2 damage, and this makes it 4 damage, and this is more than the 3, and will kill the chicken. Okay. What is this axe doing buried here? Let's take it. Okay. So that's probably better than what he has. I don't know. So this has these rolls. I also can't display them at the same time. 2, 1. I mean, is red and red the same or not? I mean, this has a green one. 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 0. I mean, this is an accuracy die. This is a melee attack die. This is a power die. There's these 2 with these squiggly lines. But they are also in here. So yeah, we can use 1 to add 1. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2. Oh. So these seem to be the same. I don't know if this is like random loot or something. Or if I'm supposed to use that thing now, because to me it appears to be worse. I mean, it does more damage, but if you don't hit... So I'm not going to use it because I prefer hitting before doing damage, and if we can increase the damage anyways, also this is also doing a lot of damage, so... I mean, maybe we find some enemies where you need to, like, do 10 damage, otherwise you don't get through the armor, then it makes sense, but so far I don't see it. Okay, there... No, we have been here. I smell something interesting in this pen. Shall I distract the chickens while you search it? Fight. Okay, so our last character is the melee character. And... yeah, so one thing which I would like to see as an improvement also is when you click on the enemy, not just show the range here, but same as when I'm doing the movement, the enemy can show its movement, like how far can the enemy go and attack me. Because now I need to guess where the tiles start and end. So I guess... because I think these are 2 tiles. No, is this 1 tile or is this 2 tiles? This is probably just 1 tile. I'm not sure. Okay, let's just take dodge. I mean, we have very high armor anyways. We cannot do 2 guards. Okay. Can do a guard and a dodge. Until the start of the next round, when an enemy is made against this... When an attack is made against the figure, you can force the attacker to reroll. I can also not use these two. Okay. And rest. Okay, we can't do that. This will not work. So... I guess I will just guard and see. We need to use a second thing. Let's just do that and do nothing. Yes. Okay. Can't reach. Ah, also can't reach. Okay. Okay. Take turn. We move and guard. Then we go to the move. So, and they... Yeah. This way only one of them can attack, right? And turn. Yes. And now we can intercept. Confirm. We have 3 hits with 4 damage, and this should kill it. And here we can then take turn, move and attack. Yes. So let's move and then attack. And we need 1 hit thingy and 3 damage. Yeah, I don't know why we can't... Or maybe I just didn't see it. So we need to have required aim of 1. Where is this shown? Like, is it shown somewhere? The armor of this chicken is shown. But it doesn't show us how much aim we need to have. Okay. So... we can't spend to roll a dice. Well, that was great. Now we can use that again. No, we have. This was also a squiggly line, so we can use this one, increase the damage, and this should then kill the chicken. Okay. Okay, I will by far exceed the 2 hours, I guess. Aha! We found the key. Take key. But this guy is a bit hurt. So can we... No, we cannot save the game. Okay, so I guess there is either a mechanic or we need to completely do the game in 2 hours. We will... yeah, we will need to play in 1 session for 2 hours or so. We will see. Either way, let's get into the barn. As soon as the door swings open, the barn is aflutter with the erratic wing flapping of hysterical hens.
Quack, quack, thieves, murderers, marauders, oh please have mercy. Quack, quack, our eggs, our poor eggs, don't we sacrifice enough? Save us, Rocco, protect us from these scoundrels. Quack, quack, quack. Rocco? No worries, ladies, I've got it all under control. Yeah! Out of the shadow cast by the roost at the barn's far end emerges 1 clawed foot, then another, slowly unveiling the tiniest rooster our heroes have ever seen. What? Oh, he's adorable. Big face. Can we keep him? The intensity of disdain contained within Hawk's glare cannot be replicated in words. Weasel takes 15 HP emotional damage. Okay, this is not actual damage. Now, I say, what do you fellas think you're doing here? This barn's been kept locked up for as long as I can remember, and you just waltz on in like you own the place. Yeah. No way I see it. Y'all got two options. Either you skedaddle and we can mark this little altercation as a misunderstanding, or you stay and I say, all Rocco's gonna show you what's what. Yeah. So fellas, what's it gonna be, hmm? I refuse to dignify that with an answer. A silence descends upon the assembled as Rocco and Hawk enter an intense stare-down. So, that means we're staying, right? Yes, obviously. I say you leave me with no choice then. Ladies, watch my back. Alright, so our first big fight. Actually, we are starting all at the same position then, or what? No, they are behind the doors. I'm not sure if, like, if you need to open that or something. Yeah, no idea how that's going to work. So, but what I'm going to do is just move everyone. But we are not starting. Cancel tactics. I'm not sure if that's a great idea, but I will do it anyways. So, because you can't move over one another, maybe you can shoot over one another, we will see. Alright. Next guy. Now I need to end the turn. Okay. Okay. Take turn. Move. Yes. And move. And then we go there. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. And then we take melee guy. We move. And then we guard. And we move. Okay. I should have used... I think we will not be attacked anyways, because they don't have a range like that. But anyways, enemy face. Okay, so they don't even find the way towards me, so I'm not sure if that's because of the door. I don't think so. I think I've read in Discord that the AI is just trying the direct path and ignores walls, which is the issue here then. So my idea was that I create a choke point here and I never get attacked by more than one chicken. But the way it is, we need to do it a little bit differently. And we need to try to get them out there, one by one, essentially. So we get to the far end. I like the music. Alright, move. Alright. Very, like, I don't know, Transport Tycoon or... Yeah, probably Transport Tycoon. Alright. Confirm. Let's see if one of them finds the way.
Yeah, okay. Now we can guard with Jax. Confirm guard. That's enough, right? Uh-huh. Okay, so now we take turn, and I mean they are both ranged attackers, so let's try that. We need 3 attack. We have 4, and we do 3 damage, so that's toast already. Okay, and here we need to end the turn again. We take the turn, we use guards, and we use movement, but doesn't matter. We end the turn again, confirm, and then we again same guard and movement, and turn, confirm. And now we should. Okay, we did not get an intercept for the. Huh. Maybe that's out of range then. Now we can actually try what I did before. Not this. Not do anything. Let's do movement. No, we start here. No, we start. No, we start here. Movement. 4. And we just go there. Then he, yeah, end turn. Yes. Take turn, movement and guards. Okay, and we move there. Okay, and then movement guards, and we move there. Okay, enemy phase. Let's see. Yes. Guard with Jax. Confirm guard. Yeah, that was a great roll. Miss. Oh! Cock-a-doodly-doom. That appears to be a bit massive. Has 12 hit points. That was a terrible roll. Rocco is about to move. Would you like to guard? Well, I can't, right? Do not guard. Rolling. Nothing. Why? I'm not sure what's happening here. So, first, why did melee attack target and adjacent? Maybe he used this second thing. Yeah. I'm not sure. And I'm also not sure whether or not I can attack the enemy now. I can just try. Take turn. Attack. Conflict. That doesn't work. Can we? No, we can't. Let's attack and do this. No. Attack and... No, attack works. I just clicked on the wrong one. Okay. Let's try that first. Oh, okay. Okay, so I screwed up with that. Because now I cannot attack anything. So an attack needs a free line of sight, and I don't have a free line of sight. Okay. So that was terrible then. And this might also be the explanation why this other guy wasn't able to attack. And this might have brought me into the opposite situation now, which I... So now I am basically having only one character being able to defend against this... Against two enemies in the worst case. So let me attack and use the aim roll. Can I actually see? It doesn't say how much I need to roll to hit. And it had pretty much, no, just one armor. I will just use 2 attacks and see how well that goes. Yes. Spend 1 to gain 1. Okay, let's try that. Now we can increase this. I mean, this is also adding additional... No, we don't need additional aim. Let's keep that for the next time. Okay, confirm. Clunk. And try with a second attack. Okay, that's just 3 damage. That's not much. Let's use this. And this. Well, that was nothing. This. Okay. What we could do is maybe move past and attack with a spell there. I don't know. So, I mean, he already used both his actions. It should be in. We can auto-confirm attacks. That's already active, so I think there would need to be another confirmation if we disable that. So we can use this character now. We use an attack and movement. If we... okay, so an attack... So in this case, this character does not need a line of sight. Yeah, well, a line of sight directly without obstacles. But we need 4 aim. So we cancel the attack first. We go there to increase our aim. Then we attack again. We need 3. And we have 4, and we have a bunch of damage, but this will not be enough, so we can increase that to 5. It's deducted 1, so 4 goes through, and that should be enough to kill. Yeah. Okay. And that's it. Confirm. Yeah, we could do the remainder of the move. Okay. Both mouse buttons work for that. But this is also something. The more intuitive thing would be for the right click, for example, to just cancel the action and to have the move automatically selected. Something like that. And if you click on an enemy, you would either do an attack or move an attack and something like that. So the interface, I mean, it works like it is, but I mean, that would be the one thing which for now is the one. Yeah, okay, has lots of armor. Yeah, confirm. That's a complete failure. And I think that's the thing I need to confirm, right? Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, I like this this tank position, so we will keep that. He can't do anything, right? We use this because attacking, we can't do anything. We just move away. You are useless. Confirm. And he can move and attack. Move there and attack there. Yes, needs to roll. Well, that was nothing. And we also can't redo anything. Okay, never mind. And here we can, I mean, we cannot attack. Well, we can attack and guard, so let's do that. Let's attack first. Yes. So we have enough there. Oh, yes. Toast. Okay. And the guard is then applied automatically. Guard. Yes. Confirm guard. So we have enough there, and it's also a kill. But okay, so now we basically just need to collect the rest. We do movement and guard. Let's move over there. Yes. The mage movement, no, not attack, guard. And we move there. Okay. Movement guard. Oh, I clicked on the wrong stuff. Okay. I missed. I think I used an attack and guard or something. Either way. Okay. We need one more turn then. Okay, this. Okay. Guard with. Let's use Jax. Confirm guard. Mm-hmm. Okay. So, move and guard. Move first. And apparently they just shoot through the gate. Ah, again. What's this? Move. Can I go there? Yes. Okay. And here, move. Guard. But I can't go that far. Mm-hmm. Guard with... Yeah, confirm guard. The guard. Actually, I didn't even see how much I need, right? I mean, this is melee anyways. But with the other character, I couldn't see how much hit I need from the distance. The straw has been stained with chicken blood. Hawk smiles. Too easy. Finally, some fresh meat. Weasel runs off into the coop and starts stuffing his sack with the spoils of the fight. Fox is digging around in the straw, his nose pressed to the floor. What are you doing? Rocco said that the barn's been locked as long as he can remember. Now, I don't want to give his memory too much credit, but it stands to reason that there's another entry point into this barn. How else would they have gotten food? Or do you see any feeding robots? So, now you're suddenly interested in what's going on here. Well, now I think we might be getting something out of it. You'll think I'm joking, but my nose has been picking up the scent of gold! Weasel has finished pocketing the lock and comes running back. Alright, that's everything. Let's get out of here already. Yep, just give me a minute. Huh? Weasel's eyes wander from Fox to Hawk. He's digging for gold. Hey? Fox, are you out of your mind? Gold in here? Someone could come in any minute. Stop wasting time. Fox keeps digging. Fox, please, we've just caught ourselves some good freaking food for once. Do you really want to risk all of it? Do you want to have some burrow through the trash or scraps again, huh? Fox keeps digging. Don't ignore me. Oh, you always do this. You drag us along to follow some stupid hunch of yours, and if someone's not willing to play ball, you give them the cold shoulder. Is that any way to treat your friends? Fox pauses. His lips are trembling. Ahoo! He sneezes, then continues digging. Weasel goes to plop himself down to the floor, arms already crossed, fully prepared to spend the next hour or two pounding. Then suddenly, click! Having unwittingly hit a button with his butt, Weasel barely has time to vocalize his surprise as a hatch opens beneath him, sending him tumbling down miles of metal tubes. When Weasel opens his eyes, he witnesses a blurry figure slowly descend towards him. An indescribable tangle of limbs and shapes carried by a proud pair of wings that glide gently through the air. All around is darkness, but behind the figure shines a brilliant light as if attached to its back. The rays are playing with its feathers. The creature speaks. Idiot! It's Fox. Hawk is carrying him in her claws. First you keep whining about wanting to leave, and then you rush ahead. Make up your mind already. Stop laughing or I'll wring you out like an old rag. Wes, are you alright? The Fox-Hawk chimera lands next to his head. Screw you, Fox! He's fine. More importantly, where are we? The trio looks around. They find themselves surrounded by metal and machinery. Good question. Intruders! Sounding alarm! A strange mechanical being approaches the trio. Despite fighting with all their might, our heroes are quickly subdued and carried away as they float along the corridors. Fox's nose begins to twitch. Painfully, he turns his head to witness a mountain of golden eggs framed by an open door. They pass it by, the door closes. The trio is taken out of the building and into another that is just as desolately mechanical. The buff chickens chuck them into a crumpled cell, lock the door and strut off. Oh, Jesus Christ, we're screwed. They're gonna cut us up and... I knew this was a bad idea, I told you so. Fox rolls his eyes. Yeah, honestly I'm still reeling from the fact that you let yourself get beaten up by a chicken. You do know which way the food chain goes, right? Well, you don't know what those roided up roasters have running through their veins. I'm all natural. It's hardly a fair comparison. We need to get out. We need to get out of here. Alright. A beautiful jeweled egg is here. It must be one of the keys. Very interesting sound backdrop. Let's have a look at this weapon again, because I'm still not quite sure about that thing. Yeah, this is Yeah, this is for hitting, but oh, actually, can we? No. Interesting. We have it second hand though. Okay. We can also level up. Oh, we have 2050 coins, so maybe buy a random consumable, buy random. Maybe we should just spend that stuff. Or maybe just use level. Let's try that. Egg for details. Egg for details. 1 of 3 jeweled egg keys. Permanently adds or upgrades ranged attack die. So does this level up an... Okay, let's use another level up thing. Egg of Barbarian upgrades melee attack die. So if we use that here, we get another... Oh, okay. Let's use this then. Permanent upgrade armor. Let's use... Permanent upgrade. I'm not sure about the use case there, but let's just use it there. Level up. Permanent upgrade movement speed. I mean, we need to put it somewhere, so let's put it on this guy. Tough. Okay, that's just a passive bonus. Gains pierce when performing a magic attack. Okay. Magician. Permanently adds upgrades a magic attack. Yeah, let's use it here then. Permanent upgrade for hit points. Makes... Yeah. I'm not sure how to heal. Maybe that's the rest thing in combat. Permanent upgrade again. Yeah, let's just make a killer fox. Alright. I mean, we can also try to buy just one part of equipment at some point. But equipment is worthless if you don't use it. Shh, there are some guards in this room. Leave. Cool. Shh, there are some guards in this room. Leave. And here we don't. But maybe we should clear these rooms. Okay, we have to move forward somewhere. And we cannot open the map further, so let's fight in this room then. Round 1. Beefquake. Yeah, it makes it very hard to to have an overview of their actual strength. Maybe if you have a better idea about what generally comes out of a power die, because you basically mix different values of, or you have different values on the same die, and they all are merged together, which, yeah, makes it rather complicated. This one is a ranged dude, and has 4 movement points. So what we do is the same, basically, what we did before. We go there, use that as a choke point, and this guy hopefully cannot attack. So we move and guard. Move. They can. Yeah, I guess they will go through there. And I don't know if they can attack, like, he can attack that spot from there. Take turn, move and guard. We go there. Yes. Move. And guard. And we go there. Okay. Confirm. Uh-huh. Ah, okay, they're even too stupid to go there through there. Okay, so now this melee guy is basically in our attack range, I guess. So we will just try and kill him now. Movement, attack. This should be fine. I mean, we can use this to try, like, see if we can attack from here. Maybe we cannot. We can. Okay, that also means that he would be able to attack. So we need 3 aim and 2. The armor is displayed here, but the attack value is not displayed here. But we have enough. We have 4 damage. We can also use this for an additional damage. No, this is additional aim. But we will just do the 2 wounds now. That's fine, I guess. Okay. Let's use the mage next. So this turn is over. Yes. Move and attack. Yes. We first move to, let's say, there. Attack. I mean, we need the attack because it's 1 tile, yeah, 1 general plus the 2 attack. And we have enough, and we also have enough damage for this is killing this guy already. I mean, we can also increase this, but that should already be enough, yes. Now they can still attack if they move through. So what I'm going to do here, need to end this, is move and guard, and then we just move there and turn. And the second one might be out of range, I'm not sure, but confirm guard. That's 4 damage. We can increase that to 6 damage. This can screw the roll, right? I'm not sure. Ah, now we can use another. Okay. No, this will get another. Okay. It's a bit weird because also resetting some stuff, I think. Okay, 8 wounds because there's no. Okay. And it's dead. Okay. So let's attack with these guys first. Attack, attack. Actually, what? Cancel tactics. What armor do they have? Nothing at all. Okay, so we can just use attack, attack. Attack. Oh no, this is not working. Invalid, cancel. So in this case, he cannot shoot past. That's a bit unfortunate. So in that case, now I need to end the turn already, so I can also not move the other character aside, so let him do anything. Nah. Yeah, this is a bit problematic. But he doesn't need line of sight, so he can't cast through. Nah. Uses 2. That's enough. But not much damage. This one is adding damage. Okay. And now we do the second attack. Yeah, if I knew that the damage was so high, I could have rested, I guess, already with the other character. Victory. Searching the carnage, you find an egg of speed. Increases movement speed. Let's add that there. Okay. I mean, we can try and buy a random weapon now. Let's see what we get. We get nunchucks. A lightning-fast martial weapon. Attacks with nunchucks are always aimed attacks. Click a die to reroll it during an attack. Click a die to reroll it? I'm not sure. 100 swift strikes. But this means that we cannot use the squiggly things at all, if I see that correctly. So I'm not sure if that's better now. It's, to me, this looks kind of like as bad as the other thing. So I'm not going to use that. Let's scrap it. And let's scrap that as well. I mean, we can try again. Or we can just... I mean, we have empty slots, so everything is better than nothing, right? So let's try that. 2 stamina. I don't think that stamina is really a great thing to have, but... What? One-handed. Ah, so I can put this in the offhand. Okay. Buy accessory. Ah. This is consumable. We don't need consumables. -1 speed. Well, that's not great. So if I use this, we're actually decreasing speed. That's not great. Okay. Yeah, I'm more fans of level ups because that's just giving bonuses, but we need to fill the other slots anyways. So, okay, this room is unguarded. There are some, yeah, let's fight. I mean, we get some loot from them, so it's probably a good idea to just kill everything. Oh, what's that? An Eggvoker. Uh-huh. An Eggpocalypse. Using direct line of sight. Any figure using any it automatically misses if the wrong. Okay. Ooh, what's that? Feather white champ. I mean, we need to use everything we can to our advantage, basically, because the enemies, they are not like. I mean, we can get into a bit of a pickle if we aren't careful. And I don't know what happens if you die, so we could have gone into this room, which is probably not a great idea. So what I'm going to do is just using this choke point again, when we can only attack with 2 characters, which is maybe not ideal, but especially with these ranged characters, it might be the best option, because we can just avoid the damage from ranged characters that way. Move and guard. So I don't know if the enemy will now get to us. No, it's too stupid to do that. Alright. Yeah, I'm not sure if what will happen there now. So let's just do nothing and wait the turn and see what happens. And turn. Let's see if any enemy finds the way through. Nope, doesn't. Now, if we go to the corner, I mean, this is a bit risky because I don't know what's going to happen then. But let's try that. I mean, this character can't do anything anyways, so I guess we could just rest with that character. What we might also be able to do is move forward and backward, because we can, I think, move, attack, and move back. So let's try that. Move and guard. Now we move there. Not move guard. Move guard was stupid. Okay. Sorry. We do nothing and yeah. Okay. We need to do that next turn then. Oh, now we can guard. So, guard with Jax. Confirm guard. We do 3 wounds. We can add this. Okay, 4 damage. Would you like to guard? Do not guard. Yeah, because we don't have another option there. Not sure. I think it didn't go through. Okay, so this character, I don't know if he can attack. I mean, there's some information missing to do reasonable decisions here. So let's try this. Either we can attack right away, which we can't. So now let's move, then attack, and I think we can then move back. Let's attack this guy. We need to roll quite a bit there. 3-3. We've got... Did we need to get 3 or did we need to... Well, let's increase that. Uh, 6... 8... Okay, now this is reset again. Nine. And now I'm not sure if we hit with that. I think we do. Okay, that worked. And now we can just move back. This is probably the biggest, like, exploit maybe of a game mechanic you can use then. Move forward, attack, move back, because that will make it super easy in probably a couple of situations. This one will not work. In this case, we can attack, right? So we attack and guard. Okay, we need to do 4 damage. Maybe that was the point of the axe, because melee seems to always hit. If the enemies don't have like a dodge chance or anything like that, there is not really any risk of not hitting. Yeah, this guy can't do anything, so rest. What's rest doing? Figure's resting or recover the stamina. Figure takes damage and attack if it stops right. Yeah, okay. Well, yes, okay. Ah, yeah, there was another one. Okay, so let's move with the mage first. Move and attack. Oh, this was not the mage. And we can't move back. So, yeah, we will not do anything. Well, I would have needed to do that anyways. So, move and attack. This is the mage. First we move here. Then we attack. Let's say this guy. This ranged. We need to hit. We have, like, we need a 2 here. We have a 5. And I will just max that 5. Alright, don't 1. And then we move back. Finished. And here we can do the same. Move, attack. Okay. We move 2 tiles. Attack. Yes, roll. We need to do 3 damage. And we hit. And now we have 2 movement and just go back. So we might get attacked, but... No, we don't. I mean, if we were just in open field here, I think we would be toast. Move and attack. But on the other hand, this makes it super easy, yeah? Attack, so there is basically not really a good alternative, I guess. Yes. This was a full miss. Okay. And we move back. Okay. Confirm. Move and attack. We move and attack. Yes. No. Yes. It's not looking great. We are... Well, there's no armor, so at least we do some damage. Okay. And we can move back again. Ah, I forgot this guy. Yeah, you're not doing anything. Okay, so for these situations, by the way, we need to increase the movement speed to 6 so that he can also go by 3 and then 3 back. Confirm. Move and attack, but they are all relatively far away, so I'm not sure how useful that will be. Can we attack there? Invalid target. Let's try that. Okay, we need 3 hits, and this is an automatic miss. Okay, and we move back again. And he can't go out, so what we will do now is use rest there. Can we combine rest with... No, we can't. So let's just do nothing. Okay. Move and attack. Move forward and attack. Yes. We increase this 6 wounds. Okay. And move back. Finished. There's also a small chicken somewhere which we can't see. So for now I will just guard and guards. Okay. Now there's the chicken. So we use this character now first to kill the guy over there. We need just 1 hit and, well, 4 damage, which we have. And then we can just move back again. This guy will not do anything. And you are going to move and cast. Attack. We need 4 hits, which we have. And we have that as well. Confirm that. Move. Alright. Confirm. Okay, far away. So let's try and because here if we have this one guard at the end, we should also be fine. Move and attack. We can go there, for example. Not sure if he can actually attack. No, he can't, but he can. And for a guard. So, yeah, I need to plan ahead. So it would be nice if I could just use the actions. Like, move that character here. Get the information of what I can attack. And then decide to guard. I feel like I'm always... like... I need to make too many assumptions because of lacking information. And, yeah, I mean, with tactics games, it's lots about, like, about knowing what the possibilities are. And this is a bit problematic here. And turn. So, we first do with Nixie here, confirm guard. I don't know how many, like, what value we actually needed here. 1, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 probably. Yeah, let's just do that. Now we also guard with Jax, confirm guard. This should be just 1 though, right? Because that's melee. I don't know. Let's try. Yeah. Searching the carnage, you find an egg of speed. Alright, and this egg of speed we will use on this guy. So we have one more attacker basically. Okay, let's give ourselves a few more items with like this. Speed and stamina. That's not super useful though. What was this again? This was armor, right? Okay. Another one. Armor and stamina. Mm-hmm. Okay, and apparently we don't get these accessories with that, even though it says accessory, but we got offense only with that, so I'm not going to use that anymore. Egg of the Magician. Egg of the Ranger. Yeah, this seems to be the most useful because there is no drawback in just... like, there is no luck. Well, there is luck in what we get, but everything all the time is useful, so... okay, let's... okay, there's nothing. Oh, this is a secret passage. Interesting. So the other things are probably also secret passages. Yes, but there's absolutely nothing. Okay, fight. It seems like there are just 4 this time, 3 this time. Okay. This is adjacent already, so we can just try and attack 2 times, I guess. Let's just risk it now. Yes. So we need to do some damage. A lot of damage. We can get another... well, we can only... yeah, we can attack 2 times anyways. So let's just do that. And attack again. and do 5 damage is not enough, so we need another one. Wait. More! Ah, this is another squiggly. Okay. Okay. Then this one is a caster, and this one is melee, and this one is rather slow and can't attack. So we need to focus on this guy. Take turn. Attack. So we move the 1, 2. We move there. Attack. We need to do 4 aim and 4 damage. That should be enough. Okay. And with this guy, we need to do 9 damage. Okay, that's a bit much. We go there for... I can actually... go there. Then attack. So we need to roll 2 and as much damage as we can. 2. 8. 5 wounds. That's fine. And then we move back. And that's it. Can't do anything. So Fox can just... I guess will not work because it's only ending on the next turn, right? But let's try that. Yeah, it didn't refresh. Searching the carnage, you find an egg of energy, which is doing permanent upgrade. Let's just dump it there. Okay. Guards, fight. So these have grenades, ranged attacks. So we need to stay out of line of sight for them, ideally. Which is, again, hard to say, like, what is line of sight in these situations here. But because we are super agile now, we can just move forward, attack, and move backward again. And I'd say we do that for the most part. So, move and attack. We go there. And attack. That was a miss, and we can't do anything there. Okay. Confirm. We move back again. Yes. Confirm. Move and attack. Going there. Attack. We only need to roll a 1 for accuracy. It doesn't matter. 4. Yeah, it's fine. Done. And we move back. Okay. And this guy. Move and attack. Attack. Need to do 4 damage. Okay. Number 1 is dead. And that's it. Nope, sorry. 3 and 4, I think, was too far away to actually hit. 4 and 5. Yeah, this did... I'm not sure if that actually did damage. Because Fox has armor of 6. Not much can happen there. Let's move forward and attack again. This guy. Attack. 2 armor. Mm-hmm. 2 wounds. That's fine. And move back. Mm-hmm. Move, attack. Move. And attack. Toasts and back. And now we try to kill that guy maybe. 1, 2, 3. We need to go there, right? No, this is 2 tiles, this is 3 tiles, and we can, yeah. I mean, this is closer, because we need... No, these are both 3. Okay, let's kill that one. Uh, 6, that's enough. And move back again. Ah, there's another one. So we still have 3 enemies there. So with Mr. Fox we can't do much. So we will just not do anything. Guard. Move and attack. Move there. And attack. We need to roll 3 accuracy. And then, well, this should be enough already. Back. Finished. Move and attack. And attack. We have a lot of accuracy, but... Yeah, okay. Will not be dead anyways this turn, so... Fine. Okay. Yes, guard with jacks. Confirm guard. Now we can also see where it's guarding. 4, and this is... Yeah. Move and attack. And attack. Confirm attack. Yeah, this is also enough. Victory. Egg of range. Ranger. Adds upgrades range to die. Max 6. I mean, if we already reach the max, then of course we can't do much more. Okay. So we can't upgrade forever. Oh, this seems to be like the end gate or something. Okay, let's explore the rest then. Yeah, there are these secret passages, but there's nothing in there. Another jeweled egg. One of 3 jeweled egg keys. Ah, okay, so maybe we need to collect them all before we get out. Okay, we already have 3. We need to place all the 3 eggs, yeah? We have all the emeralds. Are we ready? Unlock door. Finally, maybe we can get back to the surface. Hold on. Oh, not again. Please listen, I was right about the gold. I saw it when they were carrying us away. An entire room filled to the brim with golden eggs. Can you imagine what we would do with those? Fox, I don't have any energy left to deal with your delusions. If you want to run away, fine, I'm not stopping you, but I just know that if I don't follow up on this, I'll be seeing that pile in my dreams every night until I die. I'm going down. You're insane, Fox. I'm done. Do what you want. I'm not dying down here. Come on, Hawk. Hawk hesitates. Sorry, Wes. I can't just let this loser act all brave while I turn heel. Plus, I have a score to settle with those guards. That's the spirit. Also, I'm pretty sure these chickens are trying to take over the world or something. We probably shouldn't let that happen. Stupid, reckless, little freaking peer pressure. Freaking group dynamics. To hell with it. I can't leave you guys down here on your own. What will you do without my spells? Nixie places the X in the door. Suddenly, the walls begin to shake. Launch sequence initiated. Crew members are advised to follow safety instructions. Ship launching in T-10, 9, 8. Ship! Oh! The trios press to the ground as the entire complex rises into the air. Oh! Okay. Okay, but this is a door. So we can... I think I will go into the top left corner and have the others yeah, basically hunt me then. We can yeah, let's attack first and then move. Okay. Attack. Yes. Yes. 4, we need 6, and that's enough. And then we just move away to the other side. I mean, this guy will be able to attack, which is probably fine. Unless we kill him right away, we will see. So, move and attack. We go there. And then just attack there. Yes. We need 9 damage. This is... okay, this is useless. Can we... yeah, attacking... increasing the damage will be near impossible. We need to roll additional dice with... So this is not going to work. We do 2 damage, and that's all we can do with this character. I mean, I can... Yeah, that's not... So we can't kill this guy. We will do that next turn then. Move and attack. Yes, go there. So we will also need to soak the damage of that guy for this 1 turn. 2 hits. Yes, we have that, but here we can just ramp that up to 7, and this is enough. And we can even go over there. And actually we can't, no we cannot because the turn is already over. Okay. Yeah, we need to hunt them down after that because they will not... this is a secret passage. Okay, can only attack Fox, and Fox has a lot of armor. Lost a bit of hit points, but it's fine. Yeah, okay. So let's attack here first. I'm not even sure how I can... refresh my hit points. Take turn, because that's not increasing hit points, so I'm not sure how I can increase my hit points. Maybe I can create consumables and do it that way. Anyways, let's kill this guy first. We have 2 attacks now. This is attack 1, it's fine. Not great. But before we spend anything, we need to... Yeah, a 5, and that's enough for this one. Okay. So we have this spirit guy there. I am not sure if... We will just try that here. Let's attack and then guard. Attack. We need to do 4 damage and 3 aim, which is fine. And here we will just guard and do nothing. Okay. Yeah, and they're all stuck in this area there. So next up is basically going to this choke point and then have them one by one come out and kill them. Let's do it that way. It's maybe safer. Go there. Ah, yeah, okay, nice. Guard with Nixie. But now we have the issue that we don't see how much aim we need, and we probably need a lot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 or something. So it would be really nice if we saw that. I guess 8 is fine. But we are not going through the armor, so let's use that. Well, let's just dump everything here. Damage. 8. I mean, assuming we need 8, maybe we need 9, I don't know. 7, also doing only little bits of damage. Okay. Mm-hmm. Okay. So, but we are not going to go further in. So what I'm going to do now is just stay out of sight, guard there, and the others, they can attack and move back. So 3, and we must do at least 6 damage. Oh, that's quite a lot. Mm-hmm. And move back. And with that character, we could move forward, but it's not of much use, so we don't do that. And instead we will just rush in next time. Because even if we were able to interrupt, it would also potentially mean that we don't kill it and we will take damage instead. Yeah, this is perfect. So now we use this first, move and attack. So let's go there. Zit. Attack. Okay, we need 6. That didn't work. Oh, there's another squiggly. Okay. And the others, they can't do anything directly, but they can go on guard. Yeah, makes no difference, so let's go there. Because we have a higher aim there. No, but they don't find their way through to us. Yeah, okay, so nothing happens there. Great. Now we don't know exactly where we need... Well, we can just start with this character first and go there, and this will definitely work. 4 and 8. We can, so that's finished. Movement and attack. So we can do this and then move back again. Yeah, I think I should have used guard instead. So we will not attack. Okay. And next turn we will just rush in and... no. Well, we will try. Rush in and killing everyone. Move, attack. Let's try this. I mean, they have a lot of hit points, so this might not... Ah, and we miss. That was not good. Not good at all. Okay. Yeah, we can't do anything anymore. Move and attack. So now we need to get, well, all in basically. Attack this guy. We need 1 and... also a miss. Okay. Let's head out. Nah. Why can't I? Okay, this was bad luck. Move and attack. Not aim. Attack. I mean, no, this guy is almost dead. I didn't see that. So, no, we will not do that. If it was just the last enemy, I could have done that, but now I will play, well, safe. I don't know what the enemy is going to do, so... Ouch. If they are doing that like straightforward and all attack here... Okay. So, let's start here. I guess I need to kill them now. So, attack, attack. And now, please don't miss. We need to do 9 damage. Okay, nice. Another one. I mean, we can't do a second attack anyways, so... we can do a second attack anyways and can't do anything else with the second attack, so... that was maybe a bit useless to use the endurance for that, so anyways, confirm. Maybe I can also switch around items within combat, I didn't try that. So that we can still shoot. But that would make it super easy. Anyways, so let's... here I can also not... I don't know if I could attack or attack here directly without moving, so I need to do this. Move. We go up front. Though that's not much of an issue hitting with this character. It's more the damage which is a problem. Okay, that's also not a problem apparently. Nice. So we have this one guy left. And there's only 4 hit points. I mean, it's still risky, but I mean, there's also just 4 left, so we can either try and kill it. No, we will rest and try and risk it basically that he might die, but the chances are relatively low. So, in that case, we can also regain some of this endurance here. Five, and it's not doing anything. Yeah, that worked well. So, move and attack. And attack. Okay. Victory. Alright. Powering down. Slowly the shaking subsides. After checking that the coast is clear, the crew crawls out of the vent. Are we flying? Are we seriously flying? I can't deal with this. Where's the door? Well, this is an unexpected development. You're telling me? Since we're stuck here anyway, for now, let's have a look around, shall we? Okay. . There are enemies ahead. Leave. I still don't know how I can get my hit points back. So let's try and get some consumables. For medium healing. Alright. And we are healed. Okay, let's do that again. Minor rejuvenation. Okay. Restoration. No idea what restoration is. Okay, a little bit of both. And medium restoration. Okay, good enough. Then level up. Egg of Steel. Actually, how much can we still add? Oh, we can still add a lot. Okay. Barbarian. Health. Speed. Another speed. Steel is permanent upgrade for... Yeah, let's level up that then. Ranger. Permanently adds one of these. And max was 6, I think, so... That's maxed. Energy. Magician. Let's try our luck with another weapon again. Mace. Okay, that looks pretty bad. Spend 3 to add... Oh! 3 thingies to add 8 to your attack. And we get them easily, I think. So that sounds pretty good. Because we have so many extra dice. Well, not enough. Barbarian, now we have one more. And yeah, let's try that. This is only effective using these, though. This one has a much better chance of hitting. Okay. Okay. Up. Fight. Okay. Nibbler 12. And they have a whole lot of dice. And we have a Psychic. This is ranged attack. Also lots of dice. And if I see it correct... No, we have another room here. I'm not sure... Let's use this character first. Do a movement and attack. And now we can see where we can move to. Okay, we can only move down here. So we can't... This is melee. And these were ranged. But they only have 1 hit point. Okay, so let me move. We have 6. Oh, nice. 1, 2, 3, and then we can still move back. Attack. Let's try and kill this guy. We need 3 aim. And just any damage will do. And now we move back again. There. Okay. And here we will do the same. Move. And attack. We go... there. And attack. I think he might have not enough to move back. And we need to use this. Yeah, it's not enough to get back, unfortunately. That's a bit problematic now. Okay, but they can only use, only move one. Well, that's not helping much because they can still attack in any direction. So that's not helping at all. Yeah, unfortunately, I cannot move the other character first. So that will probably be tons of damage. I should not have moved that far. But yeah, now I can't change it anymore. There are also two more. Yeah, let's just move there then. Okay. And here, I mean, we need to go and attack. Yeah, this is also a bit with the dodge and so on. These only basically, because if you use that, the turn is already like failed in some regard. Okay, we move forward. We try attack the one on the side, from the side. So let's do this. So we need 8 damage. And this is a fail. Okay, this was horrible. Let's see what happens now. I mean, we can move back, but this is probably a bad idea. We need to soak the damage of both of them with this character. Yes, is the only one with a chance to survive that, I guess. Ah, this was a fail. Okay, nice. And it's also a fail. Okay, maybe I was just lucky. Yeah, that can also become dangerous though. Let's attack and move away with this character first, because I want to get back into my thingy there. Yes. Attack this guy, and we need 3 aim and as much damage as possible. The aim is fine. The damage, I mean, we can't do anything on the damage there. So, I mean, I could spend this for... No, that's not... We can't increase that much. So let's do this. And... now we can't go on. I should probably not have done that, because we can't move past this guy. Okay, then let's use Nixie's spell power here. Yes. We need to do a lot of damage. Yes. Let's use more. And more. Now we can use more of that. 11. More. We need more. Is that enough? Another squiggly? No, not enough. No, it should be enough because we can use that one more time. Okay. And alright. So, here we need to... So this... Yeah, he can't... This can get dangerous if... Well, but they have to aim really well to make that work, which is probably fine. So let's kill this guy. We just need to do 3 damage and hit. That should be fine. Rip. And then... Yeah, let's move away so that... So this is not a door, apparently, or not an open door at least. So let's go away so that they don't all attack, because that can also be very deadly now. Okay. I mean, if they could all attack, that would be devastating. Move. And attack. If we go there, we can move back. Let's try it. I'm not even sure if I can attack. No, we are not going to do that. I'm just going there and waiting. I mean, this was wasted. I should have used guard instead, but... Okay, let's move with this character. Move, attack. So here, for sure, or relatively sure, we can go there. And attack this. We need 3 and just some damage. And back. And with this guy we can't do anything. Well, we can. Maybe this works. But I'm not sure. So let's risk it. Yes, guard with Jax. Confirm guard. Okay, it's a hit. I think. It's just... Yeah. Okay, so... We can... It's just 2 left, so we can try to rush in and kill them. Move and attack. I should not have used this character first. Because with the other characters, I could have moved back if necessary. Now with this character, I'm pretty much stuck if that's not going well. That works though. Okay. Alright. Move and attack. Let's go there, so that I don't need to shoot over this other character. Actually, I can still... I have still movement points left, right? Yeah, that's fine. Now, we just need 2 hits. Yeah, that's also fine. Okay. And this guy. Oh. Miss. Not sure what he's doing. Racket Raccoon. Probably is able... Ah, these are two actually. Probably is able to shoot there, and that's in line of sight apparently. But they... Oh, they have a lot of additional dice. I mean, again, it's very hard to estimate, like, field of view and stuff like that. And distances. Now I need to make my decision about movement before I... Like, I need to know how many tiles there are before I can see how many tiles there are. So I can... If I use that and I can't reach him, it's basically useless. Okay, I will... This is not enough. Okay. We will just play it safe. I mean, if he can hit me, I should be able to hit him. I guess. So let's try an attacking. It's not working. So what happens if I go there? Now I can attack. Okay. So it's 5 aim. Okay. Rip. Okay. And there I will not do anything else. And that's actually what I'm going to do now with the resting first. So now everyone is full again. And we can try to storm. Yeah, let's try that. Attack. Ah, this is the worst thing which can happen. Great. Okay. But now we are basically all in. Move and attack. And that's the only chance now. Didn't check how many points we need. I think we need 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5. Let's just use a couple of dice to be sure. And we need to do 8 damage. Yeah, let's do it that way. Okay. Yeah, there's some information, like also when attacking. Why can't I see how many how many aims I need? Searching the carnage, you find an egg of awesome. Okay, permanently increases all stats by 1. Okay. Let's drop that here. Okay. Ooh, that's a bigger ship than I thought. There are enemies ahead. Leave. Let's go to the other direction. This is it! This is the room I saw with the golden axe. Are you ready? This is the final fight. Okay, where we can go into the other directions. Enemies ahead. But I don't think we need to clear everything here. So let's do the final fight. Yes, I think we are ready. I hope so. Actually, leave, and we can use this first. What's that? Permanent upgrades, health. Okay. Level up. Permanent upgrades. Oh, this was... I guess there's also a max with how much armor you can have. Okay. Movement. Now everyone has 7. Upgrades magic attack die. Oh, there's more. Okay. Adds upgrade range attack. I think we can't do anything. What happens if I just dump it? Okay, we can also change that. Permanent upgrade. Let's put it here. And then, let's try our luck. Finish this! The door slides open, revealing a giant stack of golden eggs. Whoa, so much! Weasel does a swan dive into the pile whilst laughing manically. I can't believe you don't make this up. See, this is why I make the decisions in this group. You might want to rethink a few of those. The trio swivels around. In front of them stands a giant goose. Its plump golden body deflects their faces as distorted grimaces. Good evening. I see that you have made it past all my guards. Impressive, I must admit. I will have to revise their training schedule. D&D Fridays may have made them too soft. Who are you? The goose honks maliciously. I am Goose, Golden Emperor of Goose-topia, soon to be ruler of Earth, and the one who popped out all of those eggs. Gross. Wait, those are real eggs? Yes, not in the current state, however. See, I have found out that when I swallow the eggs of your puny planet's chickens, they undergo a transformation within my digestive tract. This is how they come out, egg-shaped nuggets of solid gold. So that's why you're hiding out under that barn. You were taking these eggs from those chickens to turn them into gold. Yes, it's a great way to acquire the funds needed for my ventures. But that is only part of it. It's a very, very cool and absurd story. Goose Golden waddles over the pile, picks up one of the eggs and turns it around in its hand. If I were to incubate one of these gold nuggets, tell me, what do you think would happen? Goose Golden is looking expectantly at Fox. It would get warm? Ha! How simple-minded. No, my dear Valpin friend. Would you believe me if I told you that it would hatch? Without looking, Goose flicks the egg back at the pile. Surely you must have noticed that the chickens, which you have been fighting, were a bit physically amplified. Fox's eyes widen in horror. We just thought they were on steroids. Oh, we do inject them with those too. Anything to make them more powerful, more capable of achieving my goals. Which would be? Isn't it obvious? There are hundreds of facilities just like this all over the world. Each housing an entire army of my children, just waiting for my signal to strike. Before the humans even realize what happened, we will have toppled every major government and the planet will be like putty in my hand. I knew it. That's terrible. Don't really care about all that. I'm not letting go of these eggs though. Foolish earthlings, fine, perish at my beak. Let's see if we can make it. There are additional enemies. So we need to kill this one right away. That should be easy. They are dangerous. Okay, we need to kill this guy. So what can this actually do? 50. Okay, but it doesn't matter. We cannot kill this in the first turn anyway. So what we need to do is killing this thing. And one of these. And then we can shift towards one side. Because the other one cannot reach us right away. I mean, one... Oh, there's... Ah, okay, there's another one, which means that we can also... And there are additional enemies. We could, in theory, also go there and hide. This one is super slow. Okay, interesting. So we can do that as well. This might be too limiting. Because this is a ranged attack. Okay. And I guess they will move towards us. So what we can do is move into the other... thing right away, or at least as much as possible. Okay, let's try that. Movement and attack. Oh! Oh yeah, okay. So this is... We can go up until... this point. This is not much. Okay, that's not as far as I would have wished. So let's... No, let's not do that. Let's first move over there. Because now we have the best chance of hitting, though that's not a problem with the mage normally. Okay, attack. We only need one hit roll and then lots of damage. We have 9. Another squiggly. Another squiggly. 9, 11. Well, we need one more, and this should be enough now. Okay, confirm. And then we continue movement. Alright. Now, with this guy... finished. He can move through... This guy might also be dangerous. Okay, movement and attack. So we can go further down. We have lots of aiming options with that character. So we can shoot from relatively far away. And I think I would want to block this one's attack by putting this fox in front of that. So let's only go there and see what we can hit. Yes. We need 6, but that should not be an issue. Yeah. And we do... Yeah, we need to roll additional... if we want to kill that, we need to roll additional numbers there, because additional aim is not helping much. Now I'm seeing that it's saying requires 6 down there. Okay, so it is there, and I didn't see it all the time, because I always, or most of the time, I had high enough numbers. Okay, so I take that back. A bit late, but I take that back. So 3 wounds. Yes. And I can't re-roll, probably because I have too many dice here. You can never roll more than 9 dice. Actually, you have 10, but okay. Now, it's not dead yet. We can't... Well, we can go back, but that's not an option. So here... Actually, we might want to evade in this case. When an attack is made against this figure, you may force the attacker to reroll any number of dice. Because our goal in this case is just to tank the enemy. So we will try that. I mean, this is probably going to do ranged damage. And we just want to avoid damage in this instance. So we go there, because that's still very dangerous. Okay. I'm not sure exactly how that re-rolling thing worked. Maybe we're automatically dodging everything. Ah, this is active. Reroll any dice once. Ah, okay, so maybe it's... I don't know. This might be... Yeah... Ooh. Oh, miss. Okay. Okay. So... I mean, we need to kill all of these 3. So, let's start here. Attack. 2 times. Yes. I hope that... of course, missed. Okay. Any damage will do. That's it. We can only kill this guy now. So first we move past the other character, so we take the damage of this guy. Attack. We need to have 3 aim in this case. Cancel. We go 1 step further. Yeah, this is enough. Actually, we move back again to decrease any chances for this one. And here we can't do much. We move. Can we dodge and... No, we can't. So move and dodge. Yes. Go there. And confirm. Okay, nice. And that was also a miss. Oh. Also a miss, and we are lucky there. Or maybe that was also because of the dodge. Anyways. Also a miss. Okay, what we are going to do... Another one. Ooh. Okay, but this didn't do anything either. So let's start with this guy. Move and attack. And we go there. And attack. And we just need to do 5 damage. And a 3 aim, which should not be... Yeah, so that is... That guy's toast. Okay. Then... Next up... I mean, we need to kill all these small... thingies there. I'm not sure if it might not be better to just stand. Probably not. Stand there and continue tanking. Because that character will not be able to do anything in this case. Ever. So I cannot dodge and... I can dodge and attack. Okay, let's do that then. Yes. Yeah, that's fine. And here we can... We can actually attack twice. We try this one first. We need 5. Yes, and any damage does the job. And then we only need 0, that's not much. I mean, I can just dump everything because it makes no difference whether we do the damage now or later. Like this. Okay. Yeah, nothing goes through. So, I mean, it's a bit tricky what to do here. Moving forward is probably not the best idea, so... Yeah, let's cast one time and move away. We can also attack this thing. It's 12. But it's harmless, basically, at least for now. Let's try this. Okay. And let's move away. And done. And here we can't move and do anything useful, so let's just do this then. And go there. Okay. Now we can move forward and attack and then move backward, and that's basically the plan for now. Because we can also move forward with a melee, attack and move backward again. At least a bit. 6 range. That's not much. Okay, that was absolutely... Oh, well, we have... okay. Never mind. Okay. I guess they will all approach. But this is also not too bad, because now we can move forward. Maybe kill this guy and move backward. If we go there... 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we can go back. Just need... Yes. That's enough. And... I'm not sure if that's out of sight now. Anyways. Not much we can do about it. So, we move forward, attack... 1, 2, 3. Let's go there to increase the hit chance, though probably the hit chance is not much of an issue. 3, aim. And the rest damage. That's fine. And move back. And the same here. Move and attack. 3. Attack. Okay. That's not too bad. And move him back again. Yeah, that's very good. So now move forward and attack. And we might be able to kill it this turn already. Attack. Because now we can use our super attack as well. We need to use 3 of these squigglies. We have 2. Another one. I need another squiggly. Okay. So now I can use this and this and this. Okay. That is doing 19 wounds. It's not enough, but it's a lot. Okay, move back. Then use this guy, movement and attack. So as long as he doesn't have the miss roll, that should be the end of it. Yeah, that's fine. 2, 4, 2 wounds. Yeah. Rip. Okay. I guess we need to kill the rest as well. Movement and attack. Alright. Attack. 5. Actually, we can just use this one. Okay. Now let's use this first, because we will block the path after that. Movement and attack. Movement. Yeah. Movement and attack. Rip. There's one enemy remaining. And we need to, yeah, just move forward. Yeah. Movement. Movement. Okay. Confirm. Guard with, yes, confirm guard. Requires 11. Well, that's not going to work. Okay, miss. Well, it's a miss then. Do not guard. But, yeah, no way that he's going to miss. Okay, he's going to hit. So, let's use movement attack first. I mean, this is risky in some way that, I mean, he has only 3 hit points left, but should be fine. 4. No, let's use this. 1, 2, 3. And victory! The goose falls to the floor, honking weakly. Impossible to be bested by earthlings, but I won't let you have my eggs. With its last strength, the goose pulls out a remote control. Self-destruct sequence initiated. Evacuate immediately. Ship will detonate in 3 minutes. We need to move. Come on, Weasel. Weasel is busy shoveling eggs into a sack. Oh, just give it up already. Hawk scoops down, grabs Weasel and takes off. Fox runs after them. The trio runs to the end of the corridor and enters one of the escape pods. How do you operate this thing? How the hell should I know? Let's just press all of them. No, you will blow us up. There must be a system here. Guys, wait. Ark, we don't have time to look for a system. And whose fault do you think that is? Don't leave without me. Whatever, big face, just do something already. 10 seconds until self-destruct. Fox tips on the escape pod's doorstep and into Weasel, who is launched into the air and lands butt first on the control panel. The door closes and the pod begins to shake. Weasel, did you just... The escape pod launches just as the ship explodes. Finally, we can go home. Is anyone else hungry? I really could go for some chicken. And with that, we made it. Whew. I'm actually not sure. I mean, we can try and see what happens when we die, because that's something I didn't test out. So, yeah, I will go through the recap a bit of my points, and then we will also try and see what happens if you die. So as I mentioned, the perspective was perfect, the movement was also perfect, besides of the point that it would also have been nice. I think it's just the case with the outside area, with the farm, that there I would have liked to also keep pressing the forward button, but that's it, right? The movement was also pretty much perfect. In the combat, I think there were some steps it was not user friendly to use. the interface. Oh, I think... Ah, yeah. Begin adventure. Oh, we... Ah, okay, so this was probably what happens when we... if we die, we just restart the chapter here. Let's see. Ah no, we continue. The game was not properly reset, but we will try now. What happens if we just die? We will just do... Where are we? There. First, movement. No, movement. Yeah. Okay, confirm. Movement. There. And movement. Over there. Okay, confirm. And let's see, because that will not end well. I mean, the fox has so much armor, it's not going to be easy to kill him. Knocked out. Okay, that's one down. That's two down. And now the fox. Yeah. Okay. Like, when... Like, the order, for example. I would like to just click on any character and move them and then take the actions to... Beforehand to set these actions is a bit problematic, especially if I don't have the information available. I mean, implementing this isometric view combat is a huge undertaking, because you're basically doing two games at once. I mean, that's kind of the thing, right? With the genre fusion, it's a lot of work, so don't get me wrong there. It's quite an achievement that this was put together. But just this would be something which would have been nice, or where there's potential for improvement. Yeah, I need to try really hard to die in this case. They're just not... Ah, there's some damage. Okay. Mm-hmm. Also, something like mouse overing an enemy to see their movement range. That would have been super useful, so that you don't need to count the tiles. Yeah, this will take a while. I will move towards one of these big thingies, because they are doing a lot of damage. Let's see. Maybe I overestimated them. Okay, I will make a cut here, and then when I'm about to die, I will continue. 1 second. So, 3 hit points left, and yes, it's actually quite a challenge to get killed here with having 8 armor, but I think we will get there. Yes, 1 hit point. Also the graphics were nice. And everything was fitting well together, I would say. Same goes for the music, which was also very nice and fitting. And of course, the writing was also a good job. Now, I don't know if any of that was the AI. Like, I think the main screen, that looks like AI because of the uneven sized pixels. But anyways, all worked well together. Die! Yeah, you can see round 15, so I have skipped a few rounds already. One more hit point. Yeah, it was the right decision to also stack everything on the fox, because that makes basically one character. Ah, there it is. Defeat. All right, try again. What happens now? Ah, okay. So it resets and fills up all the character to their maximum values again. So, okay, with that it would have been quite easy to leave. Yeah, and they are not respawned. Okay, so would have been quite easy with this reset to beat the game, I guess, and just to have a little bit of luck. But well, the challenge of not dying was accomplished, succeeded, whatever. So there's that. And can we go back to the panic? We can also. I mean, this will probably be the same then, right? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, this of course makes it easier then. Alright, well, this has been Fangs and Feathers. Another great jam entry by Stief. Misael, Redaemonnnn, well, let me click on that. Redaemonnnn, Oliveira, Selgeron, Captain Coda, Tom Coral, Yanni, Ziangos, Stief, and Maxime, Vacher. Sorry if I butchered your names again, and maybe I also forgot a name. I hope not. But that's all the people involved here. So yeah, it would be, maybe there can be some improvements for the isometric view to make it also a bit faster, for example, and more intuitive. And if there is, you will see that on the itch.io page. I will link it down in the video description, so you can check out this game for yourself, and spend also a couple of hours in here saving the world from a chicken invasion. Yeah, the themes were also well implemented here. Also, yeah, Fantastic Mr. Fox, also a movie which I felt very much reminded of with this setup here, with this very adventurous fox. So you can find the link to the game down in the video description. You will also find there the playlist which I mentioned in the very beginning, where you can find all the other entries in that playlist and also the pilot episode. And with that, yeah, thank you for, and of course make sure to subscribe to the channel to not miss any of the new videos. But with that, thank you for watching. Thanks for watching this 3-hour video if you did. With that, see you next time with the next jam game. Bye bye.